Good day, friends. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm Franky, and this is the Think Tank. Today, I want to touch on Bryan Kohberger again. I haven't done that for a little while, and there are a few interesting things that have been coming out, so I thought maybe we should touch base for a few minutes. So, this is what we're going to start with. We all thought that Dylan found Ethan, but what they're saying now is that it wasn't actually Dylan. It was one of their roommates. So let's see if we can learn a little bit more of this. So, what they're saying is that it was actually Ethan's best friend who found him unalived, and it was him that called 911 rather than either of the roommates, is what they're saying. So, News Nation said on Wednesday that Ethan was found unalived in bed with his girlfriend Xana by a longtime buddy who went as far as to check his pulse before calling 911. So we know that Ethan and Xana both were 20 years old and were both unalived by a sharp object. And as well as Madison Mogan, Maddie, or Kaylee Gone Calves, they were both 20 years old. It had been previously reported that Dylan, 21, they say who survived the attack along with Bethany Funk, but they were not attacked at all. Just to let you know that when they say survivor, they are also saying not involved in the attack. So they are saying that News Nation is not giving out the name of the best friend, Xana and Ethan. So what I've learned, I don't know, things seem to be changing here, is that they were attacked after the girls upstairs. Dylan Mortensen had come face to face with the unaliver on the night of the unalivings. She said to police allegedly that she had ran into a person wearing black clothing and a black mask walking past her towards the sliding doors in the kitchen just after 4 a.m. Well, we know that Bryan was in his vehicle until at least 4:04. And then the attack happened, and it sounds like she was leaving the house. So that would put it actually more to the time of 4:20 when that vehicle is seen leaving. She said that this person was about 5'10" or taller, not muscular, but athletically built with bushy eyebrows. She did say that after seeing this person, she went into her room and locked her door. And it was not until the next day that, I guess later, it was closer to noon, the following day, I guess you would say, when she got up, she was scared and made contact with Ethan's friend. So we do know that Ethan was a student at WSU. So, yeah, there is that. Totally unexpected, did not see that coming because it's always been said that it was Dylan who found these kids. So I found this interesting. I thought I would share this with you as well. Bryan's new lawyer / she was both Maddie's dad's lawyer, and she was also she was Maddie's father and Xana's mother. both of their attorney, and somehow she has ended up as Bryan's lawyer. So she basically went from, she's making a lot of money, $200 an hour now. Is that why she has decided to take this? I don't know. But it is being said that Xana's mom is very upset with this woman because she trusted her as her lawyer. So it is saying that Bryan's lawyer will be paid $200 an hour. And on top of that will be overtime. Chief Public Defender Ann Taylor will be paid by the Kootenai County for her 40-hour week. And this also is with agreement with Lata County to give the funds to her for her work. So yeah, they're in agreement. They think she's worth this plus overtime. But any overtime that she accrues aside of those hours will be paid by Lata County directly to the attorney, with second lawyer supporting the case being paid $180 an hour. Taylor is now an 8-year-old criminal justice major after stepping down as Kara Northington's, which is Xana's mother, sorry. So yeah, she has basically just decided to no longer deal with these people. She's going to deal with the $200 an hour. She actually did not even tell Xana's mom or Maddie's dad that she was going to be working for Kohberger. They found out, sadly, through basically through social media. So yeah, there is a lot of people not very impressed with this. Will it actually give them the right for a mistrial at one point? I guess we have to wait and see, don't we? So the last thing that I really wanted to look at here is, we know that Bryan had applied for a job with the police. Now, that was about the time when he was sending out that basically, what would you call it? Basically like a study to find out how the criminal mind works and how you would feel before and after this crime. So yeah, a little bit twisted. So the Washington State Police Department that interviewed Bryan Kohberger for an internship months ago has no documentation. That's what they're saying. Don't know that it even happened. No documentation. The Independent filed a public record request from the Pullman Police Department earlier this year, and we're only the second month in, right? Asking for any documents relating to Kohberger's application for the research assistant for the public safety position. One of the core goals of the request was to determine whether Mr. Kohberger had been offered the position, as the department had previously declined to answer that question. These are some of the things that should probably not be hidden from the public, because in my opinion, it's going to cause more questions. Just my thoughts. The public records officer responded to the request with 10 documents on Friday, but with a major caveat. The Pullman Police Department does not have any documentation regarding whether or not Bryan Kohberger was actually chosen for the internship position. So we do know that he is up for all of those charges. And an affidavit for Bryan Kohberger's arrest revealed that he had applied for an internship at the Pullman Police Department. Like I said, this has been out for a while, so them not responding, in my mind, let me know what you think, but I think that this is just going to cause more questions. Applicants were informed on this 22nd of August whether they were selected for the role. So they should know if they were planning on hiring him before all of this happened. So although there is reportedly no email trail of Kohberger's job offer or rejection from the department, the PhD criminology student at WSU sent an email to Mr. Jenkins following approximately a 45-minute online interview. So Bryan said, "It was a great pleasure to meet with you today and share thoughts and excitement." Mr. Jenkins replied that it was great to meet and talk to you as well. So maybe he did a good interview. We do know now that when he was working with the university, basically it sounds like a part of your courses is you have to literally do the job for a little while and then you get graded on that. So it sounds like he was in the middle of that, and he ended up losing not only that position, but he also lost his place as far as going to university. That was included with the job. So he had no place to live, he had no school to go to, and he had no job. The internship was previously mentioned by law enforcement in the affidavit for Mr. Kohberger's arrest, released on the 5th of January. So as far as I know, there should be something out there as to whether or not he was accepted or not. It has since emerged, and within a month, he was already under investigation by the university because of behavioral problems. So that was why he was let go from the university, and a sexist attitude towards women. So these are the reasons that he was let go as far as working with a professor. His attitude towards women was citing as a key concern with the criminal justice system, student allegedly being rude to women, grading the women that he taught differently than men, and having a sexist attitude towards the females he interacted with. So, as I said, this is basically what happened to the brief 4-month stint as a teaching assistant. We know that he did unalive these people. Well, we don't know. We suspect very strongly. Of course, he is innocent until proven guilty, but there is a lot of questions as to his innocence or guilt at this particular time. So we know we're not going to know a whole lot until his next court appearance, and that is on the 26th of June. So basically, everything that comes out is going to be speculation. So we must take it as such unless we see actual paperwork or it is confirmed. So it says the searches that happened as far as these unalivings were carried out on the same day that he was taken into custody in Pennsylvania after his drive across the country with his dad for Christmas. The documents revealed that investigators seized a string of items from his home, including possible animal strands, hair, disposable glove, and red and brown stains, and a computer. So there, on his pillow, there was a few, what they're thinking is blood stains. I'm so careful as to what I say because you just never know what you're going to get in trouble for with YouTube. So guys, that is what I have for now. Anything else gets released, I will absolutely let you know. I'm still following my other cases. I just decided to take a bit of a break from doing the Murdoch court case because I felt like I wasn't able to talk with you guys about these other cases, and all of these cases are important to me. So with that, guys, Thank you so much for being here with me. I truly appreciate you, and I will absolutely see you in the next one. Bye.